Remember, this is the first distraction added back. Ball is the second. I need to feel what I just felt with my drill, being wider here, the turn and load feeling. Everyone's going to feel that. Everyone's going to have that position they can check from their hands on shoulders drill. Then it's staying down. Low ceiling. 3 practice swings, adding a bit more speed and carefree to each. Thinking of the last one, building on it. Now get that process. Remember, all shots pass through that impact dynamic. We just add lengths to it again. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Leave a comment down below of what you're struggling with, and I'll do my best to make a video. Hi everyone, Murdoch here. Hope you're well. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, Rory McIlroy, or anyone in between. After a certain amount of shots, and I'm going to say 5 or 6 is the number I find from myself and who I coach, before you need to recalibrate. Close a few windows, open windows on the computer screen and go back to a hard boot. I've just hit 6-3 woods and then I've lost the feeling. Now, lost the feeling because overconfidence in this case. I felt as if I was swinging quite well. It's easy when you're swinging well. You find the slot, gravity pulls you down, initiating the downswing. But as it happens for me, my error of leaning in happens just a little bit. Now that can be from just overconfidence, trying to hit it a little bit hard, and you're back to the fault creeping in. Now the lean in move, as you know, is a very common one as we get older and get stiffer. We've got to start the downswing with a feeling of staying behind and left hip turning and a pushing off that right instep. Because we loaded on it in the backswing, if we stay behind and be patient, it should happen naturally. It's not forced, okay? There's not a lot of physical effort here. You've got to let the club drop in the slot. So after 5 or 6 balls, whatever the club, I lose that feeling and I need to regroup, recalibrate, I call it. I'm just going to now get a feeling of what I want to do again. Turning behind my wall, making sure I do a full load, best to my ability. I've warmed up on the day. I can't get too far now, but when I'm swinging well and loose enough, I feel like I can get to 90. Then it's a feeling of staying behind as I think of low ceiling. That helps me a lot because the move in, for me included, and 9 out of 10 golfers I've taught or have this problem, it's because of stiffness in the lower back. Now, when you go forward, can you see the spine angle changes? Then you have to lean back, getting stuck, flipping, so high hands and the flip, or we commit through and hit a solid strike left. This produces an over the top, saving it for the high right, flipping, duck hook, or if you commit to ball turf, it's low and left. So it's a number of shots left and right, all ugly, all very frustrating. And this is often an invisible move. Because it's a head associated move and eyes can still watch the ball, it's an invisible move. You don't feel yourself doing it. You can just sense. I can feel other things going wrong telling me that this is now starting to happen. And that's after 5 or 6 balls only, guys. So you can see when you watch PGA Tour players and the commentators watch them on the range, you can see that they don't hit too many before they have a little chin wag, talk to their coach, talk to their caddy, and then it's back to maybe some wedges, some shorter shots to finish their practice. So recalibrating, you mean you've got to lose the club. That's a distraction. I've got to get that feeling again. So I check my posture, pull the shoulder blades back, check my stance width, check my knee flex, little hip bump, and then you can start to check appropriate positions for oneself. The hands opposite right chest, I can get a little bit inside again. Through stiffness and mobility, I can get inside. Then I can get under. Or I can start moving in my case today. So just check a couple of things. If you feel like you need to warm up again, maybe it's a bit of an extra stretch required for the left side of your body, say. It's a little bit too stiff today. Give yourself another stretch. This encourages me to stay in my angles and stay behind. Everything kind of slots into place here when I do that. It's uncomfortable still now. I've hit a few balls this morning, hitting a few now. So you can see, I can stay in my angles, stay behind it, but my spine angle's the same as it was at address. But it's uncomfortable, it hurts. Hurts for a split second. Not terribly, but it's like a pull on the muscles. The same sensation you get if you're tight in the hamstrings and you're going for touching the toes. And I'm tight. You can see that's the best I can do. So you can relate to this, guys, I'm sure. So don't fight it by keeping on hitting balls. Go back to a short shot. So I'm building up again. I got the feeling I want. This is back to being a 9-iron in my hands. I'm just doing some practice swings now. Remember, this is the first distraction added back. Ball is the second. I need to feel what I just felt with my drill. Being wider here. The turn and load feeling. Everyone's going to feel that. Everyone's going to have that position they can check from their hands on shoulders drill. Then it's staying down. Low ceiling. 3 practice swings, adding a bit more speed and carefree to each. Thinking of the last one, building on it. Now get that process. Remember, all shots pass through that impact dynamic. We just add length to it again. Start making the swing a little longer. Remember, these short swings are great for pitching wedges and sand wedge approach down the handle. Holding your angles and committing to that strike here. Until you feel like you've got that movement again. Build up through the set. This is if you enjoy practice, obviously. Otherwise, you've got to do it on practice swings after the drill on the first tee. Don't be afraid to do a couple of practice swings when your playing partners are teeing off, quietly over to the edge of the tee to feel the move you want to do. Then get the strike back again. I call it climbing the ladder. Every day, Groundhog Day, climbing that ladder, off you go again. Keep the process very familiar. Don't be diluted by distractions from, say, YouTube or playing partner comments. Focus and trust what you know works for you. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Leave a comment down below of what you're struggling with, and I'll do my best to make a video. Thank you so much. Take care. See you soon.